Ladies and gentlemen, it is 6 a.m. Just letting everybody know. Okay, so, Demon Castle, right? Demon Castle V2, so to speak. The second version got released yesterday. So I'm really excited for this one to check it out. I haven't seen it, haven't tested it. I haven't been very active with this project just because how slow everything works. There's a new developer called Mprem, I don't know how to say the name, don't know. That I do have some concerns with what was posted yesterday, because I always think that you shouldn't make any promises that you can't keep. And we all know that this game has been having and suffering from pretty bad delays, to be honest. So let me just quickly read through the message. Also a quick message from me. I'm Ephraim. I don't know how to say the name. Not Ephraim on Roblox. I've stepped in to join the team on the game's updates. I know the past few updates have had some challenges and haven't been to the quality you all expect/deserve. A little buttering up, right? That's what we're getting right now, right? But I want to reassure everyone that we're dedicated to the long-term success and growth of solo hunters. From here on out, we'll make sure, and this is the part that I'm worried about, because you know what the community doesn't need? Empty promises. And we all know how these things are on Roblox. I don't know if from now on really everything's gonna change. I highly would doubt it, but that's just my thoughts on it, because just speaking out of experience. But we'll see. From here on out, we'll make sure updates are more consistent, better communicated, and more polished. You know what, honestly, the thing is that when you make these messages where you would be like, you know what, long-term success, we're dedicated, blah, 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 you guys deserve this and that, that's all fine. But making these promises where you say, from here on out, ladies and gentlemen, everything's gonna be perfect. We all know that in the world of Roblox and development, nothing will always be perfect. But I would truly, truly, truly love that sentence to be true. I'll be working closely with the team and putting a lot of time into making sure the game keeps improving week by week. Thank you all for your support, and let us know your update in the feedback sections, which is the suggestions. Okay, so we got the V2 out there, which is pretty good. It looks nice. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't played it yet. This is what it looks like. We have the Demon Castle. Seems to be having a new design on it. Looks very nice. There's also the crafting bench now that you can actually collect the in-game, materials, and that basically will give you better items. There's the demonic leggings, demonic chest plate, and the demonic helmet. Again, it doesn't show that when you hover over it what they do. That is a problem that I don't know why you would make that. Like, why? Like, the thing with this is, right, basically now you're going to get a if and could be. And that is an issue. Why doesn't it show what the stats are of the items? I mean, we've already had this issue at the crafting table, in... Hold on, I gotta let my cat in. We already had that issue at the crafting table with the rings, and that is an issue. Again, same goes with the True Demon King daggers. What do they do? What does it do? A super cool dagger with a dark aura delivering quick and effective physical attacks. Yeah, it would be nice if it's worth farming before farming for it, you know? Damn, why do they keep making the same mistakes? I don't get it. Like, I sometimes feel like I speak Zuaeli to these guys, you know? I'm like, God, why do you... So, with the crafting, with the rings, I told them, guys, we need to know what these rings do. I think it was fixed. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm getting really fed up with it. Like, you can already see that I've kind of been distancing myself from the project a little bit. Just because, man, like, why do I make these messages? Why do I write them? Why do I say, hey, look, we gotta change these things, otherwise, why would anybody farm this now? I mean, just for a maybe because it's better? I don't know. I'm like, guys, put the details in it. What does it do? How much damage does it do? What is the set effect? Why am I supposed to dedicate my life now to 5,000 coins if I don't know what it is, just by the visuals of it? Man, this really makes me angry. I really don't know why they do this. Anyways. Okay, so basically we're hunting for something that we don't even know if it's good. Let's go to the Demon Castle here, and see. So, this actually looks really nice. Nice UI. We have Kaizel. It's landing on floor 100 in the Demon Castle soon. So it's not even out yet. Damn. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, okay. We get a key required. Boss drops. There's some stuff in here. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Damn, but that's gonna be a grind fest, right? Raider. Title. Crusader. Some titles in it. Doesn't look bad. Gotta be honest, this doesn't look too bad. Actually, this looks pretty nice. But just one token. Just one token. That's it, right? Damn. It goes up to still only floor 30. So, wait, let's see. 35. Damn. It's gonna be a lot of grinding, isn't it? Right? Daily unlocks, limited rewards. Damn, 322 days? That's wild. Let's enter the tower and see what changes were made to it. But again, I like the idea of it. Gotta be honest, I like the idea of it. Alright. Alrighty, almighty. Let's see what we got going on here. So, this one's gonna be cut again, because we all know, like, this is gonna take some time. This is gonna take a lot of grinds. So, I'll see you when I got something new that we haven't seen yet. Okay, so here's the next thing. They actually did a waypoint and a way marker for the new floor, which I think is good. That is good. I mean, I personally didn't mind it at the first. Like, when I tried it out at first, it was okay. But, yeah, I think that's good. That's necessary. I mean, you know, not necessary, but it's good that it's there. Because we're all too stupid to find portals, right? I got so many questions, so many messages about that. We need a way marker for the portals. I mean, yeah, if it's like a huge map and it's like somewhere in the corner somewhere, I get it. So, I wonder how far I can go with this. This is probably going to be a really, really long video. You're going to see the shortcut version, of course. Oh, yeah, so this one would be perfect example, right? I mean, technically you could still find it by looking at the, wait. Oh, there's no double jump. I've been playing Sailor Piece lately a lot, and I'm so used to the double jumps and the triple jumps and stuff like that, but... Okay, let's go to the next one. Since I only got one ticket for this one, I really have to make it count, so... Do we see new enemies as well? Yeah, we do. Yeah, it feels pretty polished. Apart from that big mess up where we can't see the actual items that we're gonna farm for, at least the set pieces, and the effects and stuff, it feels pretty polished. It feels actually quite good, gotta be honest. Like, it doesn't feel bad. At all, actually. It's just grind fest again, you know? That's where I always like go like, okay. But that's good, that's good. Oh, floor 2 escape 2, okay. Damn. I wonder how hard it's gonna get up until like floor 10 maybe. I'm gonna try to get as far as I possibly can. I have maxed out my level. I don't have like the best items in the game, but they're certainly all mythics, and it's not shiny. So that's the only downside that I don't have with this build that I'm using right now. It's not shiny. But as of now, I'm clearing floors quite okay. I actually don't hate it, you know, I actually like it. Actually, it seems fine. Does it have bosses, I wonder? Maybe every 5 or 10 floors? We'll see. I think the potion drops are fine, okay as well. As of now, I think they drop quite often. A little bit too much maybe, but maybe we'll need that later on, so... I mean, you don't really take them into the next portal, do you? I gotta check that in a second. The dual daggers are actually quite OP in this one, just because of the range, because you have to just like take them out as fast as possible. It always seems to be the same portal spawn, right? That's a funky spawn right over here. As of now, they're all... Oh, no! They kicked me off. Did I die? Okay, that's funky. How many lives do one have? Or is it all on time? It might be time, guys. It would be good if it's time, honestly. Damn. There's like this invisible hit that I sometimes get where I don't really know where that's from. I gotta investigate on that one. Damn, I'm already recording for 12 minutes. Don't know at what minute you guys are in, but damn. I'm only on floor 4. And I'm one-shotting everybody too. You see? There was like... Every time I get out of the spinneroonies at the end, there's like a... I don't know, like an invisible hit that just happens. Okay, next portal. Alright, I'm gonna get back to you guys when I'm like on floor, I don't know, like 10 or something, because otherwise this video is gonna get way too long. Alright. So we got the Cerberus in the back there being a little glitchy. So every 5 waves it seems like that there's gonna be one of these bosses. Having 790 only doesn't seem to be that strong, and there we can also get our materials here right there. That's pretty cool. Nice boss, looking good too. But... for some reason, it's not being shown here, so I'm just literally being lost right now. Not being able to do anything. It doesn't show me what to do, which is pretty bad. Let me see the thingy. Failed to load animation. This one's for the developers, I guess. Good that I show it, but yeah, doesn't really show much. So it keeps waiting and it just times out. So what am I supposed to do now? I do have a next floor key. Oh, required. Okay. Well, that would be nice if there would be, marker to know that we should be going here. But I do have the next floor key, and now I know what to do with it. Okay, I'll see you at 10. Alright, oh, that was loud. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I got to wave 10. You can't see it right now, but there it is, floor 10. And I want to talk about the update. I want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. For that, I'm actually going to sit up. Yes. Ta-da. There we go. Alright, so what is the good? First of all, the good is, for example, the UI, especially when you start off, when you go to the crafting table, everything looks good. It feels pretty smooth. I had this one hiccup where I didn't see the boss really running towards me, yada yada yada, this and that. That was something that I thought was a little weird. Don't know if it was a bug, can't tell you. On the other side, though, it also drops a lot of these flasks, as you can see here, a lot of HP flasks, and now it actually shows where I have to go. The boss 10, the floor 10 boss was actually another boss, which I thought was pretty cool. Looked very nice, it's all customized, it's all new, there's new bosses, there's new, NPCs running around, everything is new. And for that, just with that, except for that one hiccup, everything seems to play very, very smooth. And that is a really plus in my book. So I would say that this was a pretty successful update. Now let's talk about the bad. The bad for myself, I personally thought, was that we don't know what we're grinding for. The items are not being shown. In a sense of what the set piece does, how much damage it could do, what the sword does, just more information would be nice. If the set has a bonus effect like we had in the previous update where the set effect actually had a passive, that would be very nice. I also think it's a little easy. I'm max level, so I don't expect anything else right now, but you can see that I'm already losing a little bit of health, so probably when I reach floor, I don't know, like 20, things are gonna get probably much harder. So yeah, it's gonna scale a little bit. I haven't gone further than this, though. I'm not planning to as of now, so I'm just gonna chill here, just run a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I also think the drops that are being thrown out here, the commons, are kind of useless. I don't know why they are there. I don't think anybody's going to play it just to get the commons in here. I don't know why they drop. Honestly, I think they could have just left that out. That's nothing that really needs to be in the game here as of now. And now let's talk about the ugly. And I think the ugly here is just the repetitiveness of it. I'm at floor 11, heading to floor 12, and I'm absolutely bored of it. Now, of course, this is with any grinding game, but there's a few games out there that actually make it a little bit more interesting. I think just the update suffers from its gameplay loop on its own. I think that's like the ugly off of it, if you know what I'm saying. It kind of like suffers from that, just the gameplay itself. Maybe it's just because I played the game too much. That's possible, very mucho grande. But apart from that, I think overall, I would give this update a 6.5 to a 6.8. I wouldn't give it a 7 just because there's a few things still missing in it. I had a few glitches, a little bit of bugs here and there. Repetitiveness off of it is a little bit of And then we also have that the set doesn't really show if it's really worth grinding for. It would be nice, I don't know why, but like I always had this idea in my mind, especially when we see the new sword, that there would be like a small animation showing what the sword actually can do, so we know if it's really gonna be that good. I would imagine it to be good. I'm gonna be doing a showcase of that very soon. I'm gonna try to get it in the testing place so I can show you if it's really worth grinding for, because if the developers can't do it, then I have to step in and show you guys what these items can do and what they can't, right? Anyways, I think it was a successful update, but also I wanted to add to the ugly, for the people who don't know, there were some massive delays with this update as well. I think the update was supposed to drop last week on Wednesday, and then they like completely dropped it until the weekend. Then on the weekend, it was postponed again for another 2 hours or so. So people were waiting for hours and hours and hours and hours. And that is obviously the definition of ugly when it comes to updates, right? Now, let me tell you one thing, and that is quite important as well. I already talked to a few people about it. I already see the cracks that begin to show with these these updates. We had it, with Elemental Dungeons as well. And this is something that is, in my eyes, really one of the downsides of the structure of the development of the game. Now, the game is awesome. I like the game. I like the developers. I like the people working on it. Love the testers. And, these guys are all working very hard, but there's something missing, and that is structure. Now, I hope with Big E, the new developer and developer manager that was added to the game, I hope that these things will change. He did make some huge promises, so I really hope that that is going to be something that is going to be worked on in the near future. Now, weekly updates is something that is not easy, especially with games like these. Very difficult to do. So we'll see. We'll see. Is there going to be, he made some pretty big words. He shouted pretty big words into the announcement tab. And that will mean that, usually, this is my prediction. My prediction is that the next few weeks are going to be fine. Everything's going to be good. But then after maybe like a month or something, that's when it starts again, where we're going to get some delays. I really hope, and that from the bottom of my heart, that the next updates that we're going to get are not going to get delayed. Give the people some sorry codes. But now this has already turned to such normality that every time there's an update, they have to drop like sorry codes just because, they keep delaying. They keep delaying. And that is something that I truly do not vibe with. And I think the community isn't vibing with that as well. So I'm getting close to floor 15, and I can already see, I can one-shot these guys, but things are going to get a little bit funky now. I'm losing a little bit of health, which I think is fine. So probably by floor 20, that's where things are going to get a little harder, where I'm actually going to be able to use those health pots. You can see that there's a lot of health pots being dropped, and I think that's another plus. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to 15 here, and I'm gonna quit out of it just because I don't want to go any further. It's been like, how long now? I've been doing this for 30 minutes now, and I'm kind of like, my eyes are turning a little squarey right now just from doing the same thing over and over and over again, okay? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. This was my honest take, my honest review. Even though I'm part of the balance team or whatever, I'm still gonna give you my 100% honesty of it. I would give it like a 6.8. It's still above average just because I really like the progression system off of this thingy. Again, it does have its flaws and, problems, but overall, I think this was a pretty successful update launch. It's not a bad update. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to be part of this journey, make sure to please subscribe to the channel, hype it, like it, do whatever you can to be part of it. I always appreciate you guys, and I always read every single comment that I get on this channel at night when I'm chilling in bed, and I do also reply to those. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.